Welcome back to the probably final part of Let's Play FTL with the Rock Cruiser. We'll continue our game and we're back with somewhat better crew. We are getting close to actually having everybody a full crew. It's not quite my dream crew and not my dream weapon loadout, but the fun thing about, or one of the many fun things about FTL is that you just have to work with what you get. So if you get a lot of laser weapons like we did, you have to use them somehow. And now you can see what I meant with ships getting increasingly difficult. Now every ship has 3 shields, and we have to somehow beat them. Also, they have more weapons and a cloaking. Oh god. Oh my god, that's not good. I hate you guys. You can't just teleport 3 rockmen onto my ship. Actually, you can. You just did, but it's not fair. It's not nice. Don't just teleport rock people to somebody else's ship. Well, yeah. Oh great, they killed our door system. Another one teleported on our ship. Was that really necessary? Was that really needed, guys? Okay, we need everybody here. Everybody without exception. I suppose you guys can the weapons. Okay, first is getting rid of those weapons. Next step is actually hitting back. I still need to... Okay, I kind of want to destroy some of those systems. Weapons have to go in any case. We won't try to board them properly, so I suppose this would be fine. We'd get 4 damage in. However, I kind of also want to destroy their shields. I guess it has to... Okay, so now they can't cloak and they have less... no oxygen. I'm going to do something I usually don't. I have to move in my NG crew and fight. Just so those guys aren't outnumbered that badly. We're trying to fix them up as quick as possible. As quick as we can manage. However... our doors are back. Alright, you have to go somewhere else. Okay, this isn't good. This is not good at all. Alright, I should have waited with that. Okay, those... Yep, this has to go. Okay, the intruders are gone again. Could you please go fix this system? So we need the oxygen system fixed. Things we can't dodge anything at the moment. So wait, the weapon system is down. We can target the shields now. And we will destroy this. Oh, we forgot one laser. That was silly. Okay. You two have to fix the drone system. You have to get your arse back in here. You have to get fixed. This is our border. He can stay in the med bay. This is the shield guy. We need him here. Okay, weapons are charged again. We destroy this. And we won't accept surrender because they are dead. Enough arms that we want them to die. This guy is our pilot. You go to this. You two get fixed up. Then we'll have this guy moving from the engine to the teleporter room again. This was our weapons guy. There. And we will add 1 power to the system repair drone again, so it moves again. And we will go to this ship. Okay, we can hire a mercenary to do some things for us. This is a really good idea, actually. I think I'm going to hire him to delay the rebels. It costs only 12 scrap and it delays the rebels by 2 turns, so they won't move forward for 2 full turns. That's quite cheap in this sector. So now we can go and fix our ship. Okay, fix all. I think I want the cloaking system later on. The great thing about those last sectors is that you actually gain quite a lot of scrap. So, yeah, you are generally quite... 2 things I really need right now. That's one is I'd like 1 better weapon to replace one of those heavy lasers. Maybe a burst laser. I love a burst laser. And I want a defense drone. Defense drone would help us a lot with those missile launchers because defense drones can shoot down missiles. And a missile that is shot down doesn't harm anyone anymore. I mean, it is also possible to shoot down missiles with lasers if you time it perfectly, but I really don't. I'm afraid I'm just not good enough to do that. Okay, here we can do some pretty massive damage with some careful aiming. Can I get this in as well? Okay, I think I have to aim it the other way around. I want from here over here to all those rooms. Okay, now we should be able to do some massive damage. Yes, we did. Yeah, you see, I only hit like this corner of the room and the room got damaged. Might not be overly realistic, but then again, it's a game that happens in space. You don't need realism in space, do you? No, you don't. And now we have the med bay disabled, so we might also try to board them. In fact, we will try to board them. Even though it means we will get a few more. Actually, we don't necessarily get hit. Teleporter is ready again. That was kind of fast. I was expecting it to be down for quite a while. Sadly, we won't manage to capture this ship right now because our crew is too damaged. And this is quite a good turnout actually, because if the ion blast would have reached our shields first, they'd have been down and one of those lasers would have hit us. Also, the ion blast, if it hits the shield, it disables the shield system for a while, so you lose a lot of time. Okay, one more try. Hit this. Then hit all this again. Okay, they offer some fuel, a lot of missiles, some scrap. Let's do it. Yes. It was quite a lot of fuels of missiles, so we could accept it. Sometimes those events should have waited. You see a Zoltan merchant and ask about his wares. He responds, "Sorry, but it took years to gain their trust. I can't be seen communicating with you. I hope you understand." He cuts communications. So I think this might have been a more positive event. This might have been a shop if we had a Zoltan guy. However, we don't, so we'll have to move on without anything. Now the rebels have arrived, and we'll jump to this distress beacon. There's a ship, so we'll likely have to fight it there. I know, it's a ship in trouble. So we'll give them some fuel, they'll give us some scrap. They just paid 67 scrap for 2 fuel. That's actually bordering robbery. But in my defense, they paid it, and they willingly did so, I guess. Okay, anyway, we have quite a lot of scrap available for now. So I want to upgrade the door system to level 2. Now those doors are heavier, and they can stop invaders for a while. Not very long, mind you, but it can be used to really cripple them. And it's another rock fighter. I'd really like a firebomb, especially for later, for the mothership, if we get to it. This is a burst laser Mark III. Those suck. Well, actually they're quite good, but they suck if they're used against you. Damn, we didn't get to destroy it. I was hoping we could actually depower this weapon system far enough to make them stop charging the burst laser. Anyway, we will now. I think we'll try to take this ship again. Moments like this, the bio beam is also a quite useful weapon because it can, it can heavily damage an enemy crew. Assuming you can bring the shields down, so we just fire 3 shots at the shields and be happy about it. Okay, this might be quite a hard fight. I hope we survive it. I guess we'll teleport out quickly. Okay, we need to wait for this anyway, so let's hit the med bay again. Okay, an added benefit of this was we damaged this crew member here, so we're having a head start when we fight him. We would need it to outnumber them anyway. Okay, no life signs. We strip the ship of materials, and because the fight was over, we can now retrieve our crew immediately. That's kind of a weird thing, because if one of your systems is disabled and the fight ends, the system stays disabled for several seconds, while if it's disabled by an EMP, if it is just cooling down, the cooldown is reset. Okay, I suppose I have to sneeze in a moment. No, I'm sorry about that. Probably going to cut this out. Let's fix the crew or get them to full health before we move on. And this boarding thing is probably what's going to save our lives in the fight against the mothership. Because you definitely need a boarding system for that. At least that's my opinion. I think you need a boarding system for it and a boarding crew, because otherwise the fight is getting really, really, really pointlessly hard. Also, just I'm gonna pause the video for a second. I'll be right back.